Hello and welcome back to Fun with Vintage. It is about 6:30 a.m. and today is finally Elkhorn Day again. This is my favorite flea market every year and it happens I think 4 or 5 times a year. I missed the last one because we were on vacation and I am so excited to go back today and see what we can find. So it is a beautiful morning. It's already really busy here. And today I am on a mission to find some reclaimed wood for our bathroom project that's coming up. I would like to find a vintage umbrella holder for our entryway because there's a little corner that would be perfect for it, and a few other little odds and ends things.
This old habit's got a hold on me, won't let go of me. This old habit's got a grip on me, won't set me free, won't leave me. I can't shake it, I can't break it, I can't get away from you, you pull me in. I can't shake it, I can't break it, I can't get away from you, you pull me in. You're sweet, Lord, it is too much for me, you got me on.
striking out at this flea market. There's so many cool things, but nothing that I was really in the market for. And then I found like one of my bucket list items. So I have been searching for a Potosi piece out in the wild for so long, and I cannot believe that I finally found one, and I cannot wait to get home and show you. So I had been walking around for probably an hour and a half at this flea market before I found anything that I was looking for. And I stumbled upon this woman's booth, and she had a bunch of old books. This is the American West. It's from 1955, and it's actually a first edition. And I wasn't going to pick it up, but then she told me that everything on that table and all of her books were half off. So this actually ended up only being $5. I love the size of it. A lot of the old books that I've been finding have been on the smaller side, which has worked out well just for layering and things on like my shelves, but I thought something like this was just a little bit more substantial and would help even out a bunch of the smaller books that I had. So I thought that was a pretty cool find. It has lots of pictures in here about different historical events out in the West, and there's a lot of just like folklore and things like that. So especially as the kids get a little bit older, it might be cool to just learn a few things and not necessarily have to be on a computer all the time. So that was a nice little pickup, and I just love the colors on the spine there. I have a lot of this kind of reddish burnt orange color throughout my main floor, so I was really happy with this pickup. So my next purchase was actually a pair of picture frames, and I was just obsessed with this green color. I have so much of it around my house, and I liked the detail on the top and the sides. I have a few frames that are kind of coordinating to this with that similar detail on them that are large, and we're about to have our family photos taken. We don't have enough photos of really our family or friends around our house, so I've been trying to make an effort to buy more frames for that, and I thought this was the perfect pair. I liked how they complemented each other in their sizing, and the pair was only $10, so I thought that was a really good deal. So at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that I was looking for an umbrella holder for our newly renovated or made over entryway. And if you didn't see the video that we did about that, I have part 1 and part 2, how we ripped out our carpet, refinished the stair treads and risers, and this most recent one, we finished off the railings and decorated the whole space with my vintage finds. So if you missed that video or those videos, go ahead and watch those after this because you're not going to want to miss it. But we were looking for a vintage umbrella holder, and we don't normally use umbrellas, but now that my daughter's in kindergarten, we have to walk her to the bus every morning, and it really comes in handy, especially if it's a kind of a rainy, crappy morning, to have it right there and not have to search for it in the garage or in the car or whatever. So we're all about making things more simple around here lately, and I was able to find this beautiful vintage can, and I just love the color of it along with the flowers. It is worn in all the best ways. It has these cute little handles on it, and it's tall enough to kind of cover most of the umbrella. My kids have like bright orange and bright green umbrellas, so it kind of hides that, but it still makes it easy to use, which is great. And I also liked the size, like how tall it was, that if I ever changed my plan or found a different one, then I could use this on the front porch with, you know, some florals in it or something like that, or even eventually as a wastebasket. I'm all about buying things that are versatile. That way, if you change your mind, which I often do, you have multiple options on how you can use a piece and it doesn't go to waste. And lastly, my favorite find of the day by far. I have been looking for one of these in the wild for so long. I've seen them all over other people's channels, and I was so excited to find this gorgeous piece. And if you can see the pattern on that, you'll know right away what designer made this. And this isn't one of the most expensive ones, but it is a Potosi vase, and it was one that he paired up with Pier 1 when they were still around and designed for them. So I just love that it's this neutral white color and the pattern on it. I mean, I spotted it from down the booth. I immediately noticed it, and I looked at the bottom and I was like, yes! And it was only $20, so I can't believe it. It literally made my whole day when I found this, and the man on the booth he's like, you know, it reminds me of this Italian pottery guy. I can't remember his name. And I just kind of laughed. I knew right away what it was, and I was just so excited about this find. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate you. I hope you loved the finds and enjoyed shopping along with me at the Elkhorn Flea Market. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button so you don't miss out on future videos. I did pick up one more thing that I didn't show today because it will be included in our bathroom makeover that's going to be coming in a few weeks. I'm so excited now that the entryway is done, we can get started on that project. And I've just been trying to do little things around our house that aren't crazy in terms of, you know, tools or skills required, because my husband and I, we're really not that handy. I'm just, you know, a regular stay-at-home mom trying to make her home feel a little more peaceful and more beautiful, one space at a time. So if that's something you're into, definitely follow along, and I'll see you next week with another video.